Hello, Carly. How are you doing? Okay, everything is by it now. Everything is listed in there. I'll go through everything. I have digital pictures and I will let y'all go through there, and you can buy by the half yard or the single yard. And if you buy two of any kind of fabric, then I will cut it as one piece. It's all cut new from the bolts. So everything is brand new. There is I don't have any old vintage fabric that's been in somebody's attic. These are all stored in a room in my house. They're all brand new by the bolts. And that is what we're going to start with. So I'm going to go through there, and I'm going to go through what's available in there. If I show you a picture of something and it's not available, let me know, because most of these I have preloaded in there. And if you want to ask if I have more of something, then I can go check that, because most of everything I have here, it's in the other room, but everything is available as far as I can tell. I run on another platform, so sometimes I run out over there and sometimes I run out over here, but majority part of the time I don't put it on here unless it is something that I have a whole lot of. And if you ever need to find me, you can go here, and there's more available, and I can bring it over here. So if you let us know in the chat of something that you would like to have, or if you go over to here and see anything that you need, and then I can bring it over for the next show. I run a fabric show every 4 weeks. So every 4 weeks we start a new show, and sometimes I have the same things. It just depends. Sometimes I have newer things. So you just need to let us know, and we'll be happy. And we will have it ready for you. I can also add it to the marketplace. I think everything that I have in the show is in the marketplace at the same time. So we're just going to go through things one at a time and see what we've got. So the first one that I have, thank you for the share. And this is our fabric show. So you can look in the buy it now, type in something that you like. If you like dogs, cats, flowers, roses, those are all in there. We have 4 seasons. I have flags, USA flags. I have quite a few horses, and I have flannels, and it'll say flannel where it is flannel. Then I have a brilliance line in there, so we'll just get to it. The designers that I work with, I buy directly from, or I'll buy it from a distributor, but I'm carrying at the moment Timeless Treasures, Quilting Treasures, and Robert Kaufman. Those are just to name a few. So these are going 100% cotton is true, and everything is new off the bolt. So what we're going to do here is, this one is our Timeless Treasures watermelon seed. I have quite a bit of this one. And then the next one I have a lot of dogs. So I have our pugs, our pug dogs. And then I have some, these are some zigzag ipecac. These are just some fillers. Some of these I have as low as $1 to $2 a yard. Some of them are $1 for a half yard. So there's quite a few things in here that you can get a pretty good bargain on if you want to use it for backing, or if you want to use it for, a filler in a quilt. I have this one. This one is brown and navy. It's an orangish gray, a little bit of brown and navy blue. It's a dark navy. We have some animal sounds, and this one is a Quilting Treasures. I also carry some Bernitex. So if people like the name brands, most of mine are name brands. So this one is our animal sounds words. I have some Southwest horses. I guess I could scoot back just a little bit. Some Southwest horses. This one is a Timeless Treasures design. And so we have this one, and it's on black. And so everything is in the buy it now. So you just go over to the buy it now, decide how many that you want, or if you just want one, and you go ahead. I do have discounted shipping, so that is activated. This one is our rainbow confetti flannel. And this one is black with moons. This one is also a flannel. So I have that one. Now this is in our Carnival fabric. This one is a Timeless Treasures. So I have quite a few of the neon electric rainbow colors. That was, at the time, there was a lot of that was out. And so I have quite a few bolts of this line of fabrics. This is Timeless Treasures. And this one I have quite a bit of. This is Farm Animals. This is a flannel. And I cut this to where you get it right here seam. So I don't cut it where you get the middle of something. So everything is right in there along those lines. Then I have quite a few. Now I have bandana on flannel and bandana on cotton of red and blue. I have different designs of the red, which will be coming up. And so those will be in there. Just to let you know, I am on Facebook under the same name as the fabric is my name. I'm under that same name under Facebook. And you can find me there. I simulcast live on Facebook and on YouTube. Now on YouTube, it is under jewelry as my name because I do a lot of jewelry. But I also do fabric. In fact, here lately, I've sold more fabric than I have jewelry. So it's people are getting near for wintertime where we're all going to be inside. And so I try to make sure that I have plenty of fabric on hand for people that like quilting. Also plenty of flannel for people that are having babies, or if they like to quilt with flannel, I have that. And the bandana is really cute for little boys. Different little things that they would like. I have this one. This one is a Bernitex. It's acorns that are brown on orange autumn leaves. So this one has a tree trunk design, the root design on the back. So that way you will see the little design of the wood grain in the back. And then these are the orange ones. There we go. And so those are there. So you can just look through the buy it now. I don't mark anything up. Most of the time, a lot of this is discontinued line. They won't have these again. And I usually buy them up. And so some of these I'm selling at cost. I've just got so much of it that I can pass along the savings to you. So this next one is another flannel. This flannel has, it's this tie-dyed flannel. So if you're a 70s, 60s child, then this is, yes, we do have tons of fabric. I have plenty of this one. This one is a flannel, and this one is an A.E. Nathan. So here's that same one of the different designs, the tick marks and the zigzag. This is an Elizabeth fabric. This one is our beach on sand. I have a beach full and a beach shells that's coming up. So if you like beach ones, you can tap into the beach and this will bring it up. Everything is in the buy it now. So as you're coming in, just note that there's nothing on auction. I'm not auctioning anything. Everything is buy it now. So that way, if you need to buy more than one of something, you're not sitting there waiting for me to run an auction to run more than one. So we have that one. We have quite a few of these. These are Elizabeth fabrics. These are Native American designs. I have some red ones and I have some blue ones in this same pattern. These are the Alaskan Native American designs from the Alaskan tribe. So a lot of these have some of the Aztec look, but I believe these are the upper northwest. So here's the blue one of the same one. And so everything is in the buy it now. So you can decide if you want to get more than one, and then I'll cut it to length. I'll cut it to your length, whatever you want. So if you put in 2, I'll make you 2 yards. If you put in 1 yard and a half, then I'll cut one piece 1.5 because I don't pre-cut these. Anything that would be pre-cut, it would be something that would be like in a quilt square or a panel, then I'd have to cut the panel. But most likely these are all new on the bolt and ready for your purchase. These are our space cats, and they're in shapes of like ice cream cones, donuts, and gumball machines, and they have little kittens on it. This one is one of our tie-dyes that is in cotton. So we have a tie-dye in flannel and in cotton, the A.E. Nathan on the flannel, and then this one is a Timeless Treasures one that's on cotton. This one is our Ubuntu fabric. This is a Bernitex fabric. This one has the gray background and the artistic animals. There's a parrot, a bird of paradise. There's a giraffe, a flamingo, and an elephant. And this is a really popular design. It is really pretty. Thank you for the follow. And it is really pretty. We have these. These are our flannel zoo animals. And so type in zoo, or if you type in flannel. So if you type in zoo, that'll bring that one up. It is $3 for a half yard, $6 for a yard. And then if you want to find flannel, if you just type in flannel, then it'll bring up all. So there's a little bit closer up. Thank you for your purchase of the Mardi Gras horses. This one is a really cute flannel. This one, they say that babies can see better. This one is a Native American one. Since I'm Native American, every time I can find something that's Native American, I usually buy it. This one is on white flannel, and this one has, just an artistic design of little teepees, mountains, cactus, but it is on a flannel. This one is one of our mandala. I have quite a few mandala flowers. This one is on blue. This one has a watercolor design. This one looks like a batik, but it's not. I don't have any batik in here today unless I note that when I'm bringing up the pictures. So you can search in there for mandalas or flowers in the Buy It Now, and it'll bring up everything that I have. So I wanted to tell everyone, thank you for coming in. I do simulcast on Facebook and on YouTube. YouTube is under Jewelry is my name, and Facebook's under Fabric is my name. And thank you, Granny Kathy, for coming in. Thank you so much. I'll follow you. Please follow me. Paula, welcome in. She Bacon, welcome in. Jersey Shore Girl, welcome in. And Jill, welcome in. I'll follow you. Please follow me. And Brioa, welcome in. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Sal Calla, thank you for coming in. I will follow you. Please follow me. And then Mrs. Slug Miss McDuck, thank you for coming in. I will follow you. And please follow me. Everyone, please follow everyone, especially other sellers. And Elizabeth, thank you for coming in. I will follow you. I love collectibles. A lot of new people in here. And this one is Roger. I'll have jewelry in the morning at 10 o'clock a.m. in the morning. And Miss Thomas is in. Melanie, I will follow you. And this one is RM Rescue. Yeah, I'm doing fabric and for jewelry. Jillian, welcome in. And Shannon, Vicaro, thank you for coming in. Austin, thank you for coming in. And let's see who else we got. Ekno, thank you for coming in. Thank y'all for your purchases. And then Naomi, thank you for coming in. Bonnie Hound, I will follow all of you. If you follow me, then you'll get notifications of when I'm having a fabric show and a jewelry show. If you haven't seen one of the jewelry shows, please join us. It'll be here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Central. And Kimmy's in. Thank you so much for coming. Sammy, I will follow you. And let's see, who else do we have in here? There's the Love Collectibles. And that's everybody. And Pastor Mary Catherine, welcome in. Thank y'all all for coming in. And Lisa, thank you for coming in. And that covers everybody. And so the jewelry will be tomorrow at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. Today it will be fabric. So I have a variety of things that I sell. So this is just one of them. This one is our horses on the prairies. So you can type in horses and it will bring up many different kinds of horses that I have available. I do have the Mardi Gras horses and this horses on the prairie and Southwest. We have some emojis. So if you have someone in your life that loves to do emojis, this one is a Robert Kaufman. And so these are all new. If you're new to my shows, I do cut cut to order. So if you need more than 1 yard, you can put in the quantity and I cut it in one piece. So if you need a project that needs 1.5, you'll just buy a 1 yard piece and then a half a yard piece. 2 separate transactions. That's the only way I could do it. So that way you don't pay so much for having to order 3 of the halves. Okay. Then we have footballs with the grass. Sam's Dream, welcome in. Thank you for coming. So we have quite a few sports related ones. Footballs, we have basketballs. So you can look for those. We have baseball. So here's our baseball on the grass, and we have different kinds of baseballs. So you might have one that's baseballs full. You might have one that's baseballs black, or one that's got the baseballs on the artificial turf or the grass. And so those will be in there. I also have grass and leaves, quite a few leaves. So if you happen to be needing some leaves or something to go with something else that you're quilting, then you can look those up. Stripes, those type of things. I have a couple of different unicorns. This one is our unicorn on blue. This one has the unicorn has mane's tail. Hey, Addis, how are you doing? I'm doing fabric today, and the jewelry will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time. Nice to see you today. Thank you for coming in. So the next one I have, this one is in our Carnival design. These are the flowers that are on. I also have them on black, And they're with the rainbow colors, watercolor design. And so here's the ones on black. My voice sounds like it's trying to go out on me. That's not a good thing. And thank you for your purchase of the safari animals. Those are so cute. And let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, we have the watermelons full to go with the watermelon seeds at the end of the show. We have those. These Elizabeth fabric. This one I'm out of. I need to remove that one. Okay, then we have the rainbows and the clouds. Hello, Lou. Welcome in. Hello, Sarah. And we're selling fabric today. And then we have the cats watching scary movie. Hello. I don't have a lot of this one left. I probably only have a yard of that one, if that. I'm looking to see what I have listed. Let's see, load more. So I have quite a few cats. If you type in cats, it'll bring up all the cats. Yeah, I only have 2 yards available, probably just one, actually. And let's see. So I don't have very many of these cats watching the scary movie. So then we have some stripes. Now this is a Robert Kaufman. Thank you for the follow, Pastor Mary Catherine. And so this one is our stripes, Robert Kaufman. And then this one is the dogs on blue flannel. So this has a bunch of different dogs dressed up with little clothes on. Those kind of dogs are so cute. I have quite a few dogs. I have quite a few blenders. This is another one of the watercolor neons that go with the carnival fabric and some of the mandalas. I have this on black and on white. And there's the white. So it just depends on what you're doing. It kind of helps you kind of coordinate with whatever your project you're working on. I have these little deer. Welcome in. And this little deer is a deer and a fawn. And this one is on a turquoise green. This one is cotton. And then this one is the accompaniment to this, the companion of the deer and the fawn. And this is our woodland leaves. And then this one is so cute. This one is our flannel monsters on gray. Thank you, MJ, for coming in. I will follow you. Please follow me. And Health, welcome in. We do have quite a few of Halloween fabric, quite a few skeletons, the Day of the Dead. And this one is our dancing skeletons on black. And this one is the Timeless Treasures. We have some little Kokeshi dolls. And so these are the little dolls. And this is on a little tick fabric, a little light pink. We do have quite a few peacock fabric. These are the peacock feathers, of course. And that is a full design. And this one we have a lot of flags. Quite a few flags. This one is our patchwork flags. Red, white, and blue. And this one we have quite a bit of. And so just remember, if you order 2 of anything, it will come in 1 piece. And this is another one with flags. This one is I think it's a Bernitex. And we have quite a few daisies and flowers. Now these daisies are purple, blue, and this one is a Robert Kaufman. And we have some seashells. I have quite a bit of beach fabric. This one's a Robert Kaufman also. It's on a blue background. different colored shells. And it's kind of like a watercolor shell. And so we have that one. Excuse me. I'm trying to act like I can't talk now. And then we have a whole bunch of dachshunds. I have dachshunds on white with the pastel colors. And then I have dachshunds on white with the primary. And then I have dachshunds that are black and red on red. So quite a few. So something for everybody. And goodness, I guess the weather's getting to me. It was so windy yesterday. And then we have quite a few of the cat in the hats. We have the cat in the hat words. I have the cat in the hat on blue. And I have quite a few ones too. So if you like those, you can search for those in there. And those are available. And here's the cat in the hat on blue. So if you need any of those, then they are available. And then I have some spiders. El Paso Grandma, welcome in. This is our fabric show. I have quite a few spiders. These are a Timeless Treasure spider. These have like a black and a turquoise design. And so these are all little detailed spiders. Great for Halloween. In fact, I have a lot of Halloween fabric, as you'll see coming up. This one is our baby flannel. These are little bears on pink flannel. And this one is super soft. This is another A.E. Nathan. So those are available in there. And just to let y'all know that I do cut straight from the bolt. And everything is in the buy it now. So there's nothing that I'm auctioning. The price is what it is. It's all marked down really low. A lot of things are $4 a yard, $4 a half a yard. Some of them are $1 a half a yard, $2 a yard. So just different things depending on the design. And Little Miss Retro, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. So this one is our Cats and Flowers. This one is a David Textiles. This one is a Robert Kaufman. This one is a bunch of tropical fish. And, I always thought that this would make a backdrop. If you have a fish tank, this would make a really pretty backdrop on the back of your fish tank. We do have this one. This one is running out. This one is a Deer Stella, which is a Timeless Treasures Petco company. And these are all little Day of the Dead skulls with cactus and guitars, flowers, hearts. There's some chili peppers even. So this one is really cute. It's very popular. I've sold a lot. Now here's our another one of our beach fabrics. If you like to type in on the Buy It Now beach, it will bring up all of the beach fabrics that I have. This one is the full. I have the one that has sand in the background, which is less of the shells. And then this one. Welcome in, Sandir. Thank you for coming in. So this one is our shells fabric. And that one, we have the yellow pansies. This is an Elizabeth fabric. So you can go on to the Buy It Now right now and buy this. And this one, if you type in pansies, or if you type in flowers, you might have to scroll down some, but if you type in pansies, it's going to bring up 4 different kinds of pansies that I have. There's these on yellow, there's the ones that have more blue, and then there's ones that are smaller yellow, and then the rainbow colored ones. So we have lots of pansies. Welcome in, kitten cats. Thank you for coming in. We also have German Shepherds. We have pugs and German Shepherds. So we have quite a few dogs. So if you type in dogs, it'll bring up all the dog fabric in the Buy It Now. And let's see, some more flags. So I do have a lot of USA flags, quite a few. I bought them for 4th of July. I still have some left. I'd rather overbuy than, have just enough, because a lot of times on these fabrics, they make them one time and they never make them again. So if it's a really good design, I try to buy as much as I can. This one is our Night Bloom on blue. I have a Night Bloom on orange. And this is a Timeless Treasures. So there's the orange. These have a little beast hiding off in there. Somewhere he is. And then these are our real chicken roosters. If you like those, make a good kitchen curtain. Really cute. There's roosters and chickens. And they're all piled in there. I have a lot of flamingos. So the flamingos in there. Welcome in, cutesy. Quite a few flamingos. This one is a Robert Kaufman flamingo on a bluish turquoise teal color. Beautiful pink flamingos. And here's our other dachshunds on primary. I have the dachshunds on pastel and the dachshunds on red. Welcome in, Opal Mama. Thank you for coming in. Quite a few rainbows too. Cat Slater, welcome in. So I have these rainbows. I have different ones. I have rainbows on pink. I have rainbows in the clouds, and they kind of go with the unicorns. The unicorns have rainbows too. So here's the ones on white. These are all turned different ways, and I do have plenty of these. Darlene Hannah, welcome in. So if you do check out the Buy It Now, everything's in the Buy It Now. Here's the leaves I was talking about. This one is a Timeless Treasures. So if you need to have something to go with your footballs or baseballs, we have that in there. So you can get those in the Buy It Now. And these are like shrubs, hedges. This is an Elizabeth fabric. This is purebred dogs. I always like to show the pug because I'm partial to pugs. And so these are in there. So if you type in dogs, this is another Elizabeth fabric. This is on puppies. These are puppy purebreds. And I don't see the pug. Where's the pug? What? They didn't have a pug. But then we have an Irish setter in there. We have a Weimaraner. We have Maltese. We have a long-haired Chihuahua. And we have, I guess that's a Great Dane in there. We have a French Bulldog, a Lassie dog, which is a, what is this? Shepherd? Anyway. Cocker Spaniel. We have a Schnauzer, a Husky, a long-haired Dachshund. All different kinds. Here's our flamingos on pink. So we've already showed you the flamingos on blue. So this one is our flamingos on pink. It's a Robert Kaufman fabric. We have quite a bit of these. And then I have this same design to where they're kind of in a diagonal. I have them on white. We do have sushi. Now that I'm hungry, we have the sushi. We have different kinds. We have some real sushi that look real on black. And then we have this one on white. This one is a Robert Kaufman. And this one has the names of what all the tamago, namachi, and this one says like young yellowtail fish. This one's a shrimp. And this is a salmon red. So they're kind of interesting. I know they make me hungry. I would eat it. butter. See, well, there, peanut butter and peanut butter sandwich. I like peanut butter. I like Nutter Butters. And then this one is we have a lot of the. Now, why am I drawing a blank? Anyway, these rocks go with the potted plants, and I just lost my train of thought. And succulents. I have quite a few succulents. This is the pebbles that go with the succulent. These, yes, pebbles. I have the rainbow pebbles, and then I have the pebbles, and then I do have panels of succulents and succulent. So we have Pokemon. I don't know what happened. I had to go out and come back in. There we go. I don't know what happened. It went out and went back in. Okay. So this one is our red bandana that I showed before, but we do have them in flannel and in, I don't know. And then it took everybody with it. So it's just you and me in here, I guess. And I don't know, it went down for a second. There it is. And Lois, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. So we do have quite a bit of fabric and flannel crossover into cotton. They're all 100% cotton, but this one is a flannel. So here's our succulents. So welcome in, Paula. Nice to see you. We're running a fabric show today. And crazy, wasn't that the craziest thing the other day when that lady used my, yeah, it's just us. When that lady used the graphic, I about lost my mind. I was so mad. I was at work and people were coming in and they were talking to me. Welcome in, A Waiters. Oh, what a cute little puppy, a little pug. And Pamela, welcome in. Thank you for coming into the fabric show today. Everything is in the buy it now. Nothing's auctioned. You can just find, I'm showing the pictures of all the fabric that we have. And you can just buy it now. I don't mark anything up or make you pay more for something. So I have everything with a digital picture, and we cut everything. I was glad you saw it. People were messaging me, and I was like, what in the world are all these messages? Yeah, and I kept doing that in the chat, and she was not paying attention. So everybody was like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Well, this crazy woman wasn't having it." Did you see what I got for you? What? That there. Oh. And then, yeah, you. So it was. I'll go read up on it. So I thought I was going to lose my mind. I'm telling you, the fabric deal, I had like 35 people bookmark this show. Mama, welcome in. Oh, really? I turned it in for copyright infringement because technically that's my that was my design. So they said they took action, but they didn't say what they did, and I'm sure they didn't do anything. They probably just said don't do it again. But she sent me a message saying that she already took it down. I was like, whatever, you know. Where in the world would, I mean, after she quit her show, it was gone, you know. But even Jill from Wow That Bling came in there and was like, hey, Denise, and like, it's not me. And then some guy tried to argue with me saying that that picture was not of me. Yeah. He goes, well, that picture's of two ladies. What are you talking about? It's your jewelry. And I'm like, oh, this is not going to go well with that conversation. So, welcome in. Rag over Gaga. RG Agaga over Gaga. Okay. I think I said that right. And Kat Slater. We're doing a fabric show today. Everything's in the Buy It Now. So I'm just kind of going through here showing some of the fabrics that I have. If you will type into the Buy It Now flowers, then these succulents will come up. I have quite a few cats. Lots of cats. These are our Mardi Gras cats on black. The car. Hey, Cindy. Welcome in. Doing fabric today. The show is already preloaded for tomorrow at 10 a.m. I hope I get back by 10 a.m. Hey, Julie. I'm doing fabric tonight, but the show is already loaded for tomorrow. If you want to go check out the show for tomorrow, then everything's already loaded in there, and so you can make you a list of what you want and see if there's something that you just can't live without, because I have it all loaded in there, ready for in the morning at 10 o'clock. How have you been? Hi. So how you been doing, Julie? Oh, I've been doing good. I thought I would sell some fabric tonight since it's pretty busy on the jewelry side on Friday night. And Zenicat, welcome in. Zeniset. Zeniset. Nice to have you in. Yeah, it's a good night for fabric. Everybody's going to start doing quilting because it's getting cooler. How was it? How cold was it today? Crazy. Did it get cold? Because we're supposed to be in the 50s tonight. No, I don't have velvet. I have flannel. It's about as close as I can get. April Spots, welcome in. April Spots, welcome in. No, it's hard to cut flannel. I mean, velvet. You have to really kind of. It's more of a special. I never have. Most of those come on a long bolt, and I don't have room for it. I like it when I can stack these by, when they're folded over on the bolts. So, are you going to be here tomorrow, Julie? I can't go without crazy. Gotta have it. Maybe. Oh, well, if you can't make it, then you can't. It's not like it's not like I don't come on every Saturday. So if you can't make this one, you can make the next one. I got to go to the dentist at 8 o'clock. I'm hoping I make it back. Not keep me there very long, or I'm just supposed to have my, I still have my wisdom, and they're just supposed to do an x-ray and find out where my wisdom teeth are. Any batiks? No, I don't have any batiks. I wish I did. Everything we have today is, of course, 100% cotton, and it's flannels or just regular cotton. But if I get some batiks, I'll put you down to see, to notify you of when I have some batik. I think I have back there, but I don't have them listed, so I'll write that for the next show. I do a fabric show every 4 weeks. And I think I have 3 batiks that I'll add to the next fabric show, so you can check back. And Barbar, what are you doing in here? Everybody's coming in to visit me. I feel so loved. Trace Bell, welcome in. So everybody come in and then check us out tomorrow. Barbara. You can see 113. And Savon, welcome in. I'll follow you. Please follow me. Everything is loaded in the Buy It Now. And so if you want to have something, I cut everything new from the bolt. None of these are pre-cut or from somebody's garage sale. They're new from the factory. I buy them from the manufacturer or a distributor. And so it's brand new. So if you want like 2 yards or 3 yards, you just put in quantity 3 and it comes out as 1 piece. If you need 1.5 yards, I've tried to list the yards to the half yards. So that way, if you need 1.5 yards, you can just do a 1 yard piece, a half yard, 2 separate transactions, but it'll be 1 piece when you get it. A lot of people like the 1.5 yards for certain quilts, and that's why I put that in there. Or if you're doing a smaller project, then we can definitely do that with the half yards. And we have plenty of the yards. I can always do more half yards if anyone needs more half yards. And then, but it'll come 1 piece. So if you order the same design of fabric, I usually make it 1 whole piece. There might be a few remnants in there, and those would be already pre-cut, and they're usually from the end of the bolt. Thank you for coming in and joining us today. Foxy Craft Shop, thank you for coming in. Mocha Pad, cool name. And everything is loaded in the Buy It Now, so you can just check out the Buy It Now. We don't auction any of the fabric. I mark it down as low as I can stand it, and then let y'all buy it at a discount. I sell on a different platform. If you follow me regularly, you know that I have a different platform, and I sell these for a lot. Sometimes I sell these for $10 a yard, and then I bring them on here and sell them for $6, sometimes $8, but that means I would sell it for $12. So I do give it a discount in auctions. I felt like it was a better deal for the fabric. You can just come in and buy what you want in the fabrics. This one is no, I don't, but I can get fleece. If you have something in mind and you need some fleece, I can get fleece. So if you need some like solid fleece, you can let me know. Just message me anything that you would like for me to Barbara. Deb, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. Okay. I used to have quite a bit of fleece, and then I try to focus on a lot of things that I focus on. I try to make it stay within some certain novelty theme, and or you're going to have blenders. And so this one is our wild dots. So you can kind of see a theme. I do have a lot of rainbow-ish type of designs that I pick. And so here's one. This one looks like it's beaded. We have Native American beaded. This one is design of a turtle, of course, and this is on white. I used to have it on black, and I sold all the black. Margie, welcome in. I will follow you. Please follow me. And don't forget to bookmark my show for tomorrow at 10 a.m. I do jewelry tomorrow on Saturdays. This is another Native American one. This is an Elizabeth fabric. And the Elizabeth fabric, Scott, I'll follow you. Please follow me. This is our Longhorns with the design. And this is on a, it's a rusty brick color. And these are Zuni designs of the Native American Zunis. And these are some beaded designs in here. And Mukatus, thank you for coming in. Hey, Charlie. Just selling fabric today. How are you doing? A lot of people on tonight, I see. So I was trying to do, I'm doing fabric every fourth Friday. Curry for dinner. Scrolling through. Well, I don't blame you. I was thinking Chinese food sounded good. So you're doing Indian and I'm really wanting Chinese. That's only because I had a fabric that has sushi on it. So then I was like, now I'm hungry. Now, if I had fabric that had French fries on it, and a hamburger, that would be good. This one is, but I don't have that. This one is our leaves that have a gold outline. So this has a shimmery gold. It's not flecked or glitter, but it is a shimmer that has a gold shimmer to it. And it's not crusty. It's in the design. And then, of course, we have our neon. And thank you, Aunt, for coming in, Little Jules. We're doing our fabric show this evening. And everything is in the Buy It Now. So you can check out the Buy It Now and order whenever you're ready. Just remember, I'll cut it to order. So if there's anything that you like, if you need more of it, then just be sure to change the quantity and I'll cut it into one piece. This is our electric neon leaves. This is a Timeless Treasures fabric. And this is our electric tropical leaves. So we have the fall leaves. Of course, it's near autumn. And then this one is our tropical leaves. And it looks like it's at night because, like they always say, when you see the tropics and then the moonlight hits all the leaves and whatnot, they kind of glow in the dark. So this one's a really pretty one. And like I say, we do have flamingos, quite a few flamingos. This one is our Robert Kaufman flamingos with tropical palms on blue water. And so there's quite a few varieties of shades of pink flamingos. Some of them are a little oranger than the others. And then we have some of those, I think it's a bird of paradise flower in there. So those, I can bring them in a little bit. So you can see that there's the flower and there's the orange one and there's the pink one on the blue water background and the palm leaves. And then here's some more rainbows. I have some smaller rainbows on white, smaller rainbows on pink. And this is our artistic rainbows. Country Shade, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. And then quite a few rainbows. Have some unicorns with rainbows. So we kind of have it, you can do coordinating fabrics between rainbows and unicorns with carnival, brilliance fabrics. If you type in neon, it pulls up a bunch of different ones. So everything has a name in there. Blueberry, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. And then the next one we have, this one is on flannel. And this is our little bees on a baby blue flannel. And these little bees have been busy. They got their little tennis shoes on. So they've been working out. These are our workout bees. I don't work out, but these bees do because I don't have time to work out. I don't make time to work out. I don't want to work out. So the bees do it for me. And then we have some gingham to go with our, we have watermelons. So if you want to do a picnic theme or if you need something for a backing or a border or a blender, we have a bunch of those. This one is our red and white check gingham. And this is cotton. And then we have some daisies on blue. We have a lot of flowers. Lots and lots of flowers. Flowers. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And then let's see. We have stars as well as the red and white stripes. So if you want to make your own flag, there's that one. Welcome in, Beth. This is our fabric show. And let's see here. I need, looking around, I need to buy a power cord. And so these are all of our fabrics, all in the Buy It Now. So you can come in and shop, see what you need. Monday, October 16th. And pavilion. I don't have a pavilion. That one says, dun da da dun. I wonder if that one would work. Which one did I put in? And then, thank you, Mandy, for coming in. I will follow you. Please follow me. So these are our stars. We have quite a few of the Dr. Seuss. So if you happen to like Dr. Seuss, I have Dr. Seuss on blue. I have the Dr. Seuss words. And then this. So we have quite a few of those. And what kind of laptop did I say I had? It's an HP. Okay, so then there's Dr. Seuss. Linda, welcome in. I have a butterflies too. So if you like butterflies, I have monarchs and then I have rainbow ones. I wonder what that is. And those are HP strand. Then this one is our roosters and chickens. I have the real roosters and chickens, and then I have these cartoon ones. These are really cute. Leah, welcome in. Leah Marie. Thank you for coming in. And this one, I need to have extra laptop ones. Compatible with HP notebook. Quantity discount. Blue tip. I wonder where that comes from. So, Vitaline, welcome in. Doing fabric today. And superlative. Welcome in. I'll follow you. Please follow me. We have different kinds of fabrics. This one is our basketballs on black. I have basketballs on the basketball court and then basketballs on black. I have some Marvel's Avengers, Captain America, and the Hulk. So this one is our cats, Mardi Gras cats. I have this on black and on white. So you can kind of get more than one kind used together. And let's see here. Add to the cart. And no, thank you. And then that one is there. And then we have some really cute music notes. The music notes are kind of a rainbow color. It's a graduated design. And these I have in on black. And we have the great state of Texas where I'm from. We have the Texas fabric. I don't have any others. I do have the Texas one. Then we have some dolphins. I have quite a few beach ones, and the dolphins kind of go in that line. Jay, thank you for coming in. And everything is in the buy it now. So if you're interested in some of the designs that I'm showing, they're all available in the buy it. And let's see here. Barn Fresh, welcome in. Jay Wood, welcome in. I'll follow you, Barn Fresh. And Jay Wood, I think I'm already following you. Yes, I am. So quite a few in there in the buy it now. And let's see what else we have here. We have a lot of butterflies. This one is our butterflies in on gray. Hello, T. Thomas. Welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Hey, Kathy. Doing fabric tonight? Are you going to be on later, Kathy? Hey, Kathy, I gave away some soaps to the people I'm working with, the new people that work, and they were just so thrilled. Told them all where to get some of their own. You know, I didn't give them big bottles because, you know, I kept those for myself. But I did give some of them out with your logo on it. And then I passed out my Whatnot cards so they could come on Whatnot and find you. And this one is our butterflies and moths. We do have some Texas Rangers. I don't know if they won in baseball or not. Beats me. Unicorns. So as usual, I have a ton of unicorns and rainbows, and coordinate. That rainbow there coordinates with the other rainbow white. There's a rainbow on another rainbow on white, so I have two of those. And this is welcome in WFT Fish Mart. I will you please follow me. This one is our beautiful little hummingbird design, and this one is a morning moon. And I have quite a bit of the morning moon. Dragonflies, frogs, all different kinds. And it's kind of like a type of watercolors. And so I have quite a bit of those. This is our neon butterflies. We do have, hey, Misfits, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty 3000. I'll follow you. Please follow me. Everything is in the buy it now. I don't run auctions on fabrics. I mark them down as low and then pass savings to y'all. And I wonder why that says I don't have any more of those. Maybe of those. And I have maybe of those. I'm glad I looked at that. Quite a bit of the butterflies. This is another one of our bandanas. This one's a cotton bandana. I have the red, and this one is another cotton red. And then I have the regular bandana in the cotton and in the flannel. They're all 100% cotton. We do cut direct from the bolts. Welcome in, Royal Becca. Rebecca, nice to see you in, and I will follow you. Please follow me. And so those are not selling. And let's see, what do we have here? What else do we have? Lots and lots of lovely stuff. This one this one has a tie-dyed look to it, but it is just a watercolor flower, turquoise and yellow on. So we do have those in there. We have lots of cats. Definitely lots of cats in our store. We have some Paris Eiffel Tower on pink, dusty pink. So those are available. Quite a few. Bird. We have bird houses. We have birds. We have some panels in there. So we have quite a few panels. Hello. I was talking to you a while ago. You ran away. And we have this one on flannel. No, I was saying, Kathy, I gave some of your soap away at work, some of the smaller ones, and then gave everybody your logo to get on Whatnot to buy some, because everybody was talking about how much they love the soaps. They actually like the bar soaps, and so that's what I ran out of first. But yeah, that's why I bought some of those, or as much as I did, because I bet you thought, well, my goodness, that woman must need to take a bath. She's buying like 6 bars of soap. So I was going to give them out. So that was my pre Halloween candy. You know, don't eat the soap. They don't eat the jewelry, don't eat the soap. So we do have some Heritage Native American. So you coming on later, Kathy? There's nobody in here. I would say that you could advertise your show, but there's nobody in here. So you gotten Tim back in the habit of helping you out? Yeah. Is he making any? I think you said you were going to be doing some, not yet, some, aren't you going to be doing some autumn stuff? In Milt's welcome in. Kind of an amaretto. Gingerbread, yes. Is that going to be just in the bars? Wandering Wendy, welcome in. See, I like my espresso scrub that you make me, because I like the smell of coffee as much as I do drinking it. So I really like the coffee one. Gingerbread, I bet I would like that too. But then I'd be the whole way to work. So this is our basketball one. We have soccer balls on green grass. And I do have a leaf one that would go with this. So we have soccer balls on green grass, and then we have footballs on grass, and we have baseballs on grass. This is our peacock feathers. This is treasure one. I do too. It's my favorite. And then we have Winnie the Pooh. We got Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore. Eeyore. Then here's our pansies that are the rainbow pansies. So we kind of have the same little theme here. Genticity, welcome in. I'll follow you. Please follow me. Oh, for some reason, I like the scrubs better. And then in some things, I like the bar. So Yeah. Well, you know how men are. And then he probably wants to sell some of the ones you have already, makes new ones. Then you'd never be able to to think again, because I had some pine cone, I guess it's some of those wax melts, and I was like, "Oh my god, that is it's a good smell for a little while, but not forever." 'Cause I can walk into my bathroom and it smells like, coffee, so I really like that. Elizabeth, welcome in. Paulette, welcome in. So, yeah, so that's I can stand the smell of coffee all day. There's people at work that drink coffee the whole entire day. I come the afternoon, I don't wanna drink an iced coffee, but we have some guys, and it's so funny. We have a guy, and so cute. He's an older gentleman, and he's only like 4 foot something tall, and so the he's always over there drinking coffee. And so some guy, they mess with each other because they're engineers, and he goes, "That's going to stunt your growth." And the guy is, I don't know, he could be 80, he could be 70, he could be 60, I don't know. And he goes, "Well, it's too late for that." So I was like, oh, I thought that was hysterical, because I just thought that that was so funny. Well, see, now if you drive a truck, then that would be a necessity. They probably just should, hook it up intravenously. Then it'd keep you awake forever. So this is our sunflowers with a little ladybug. It does have a little tiny ladybug right there. Yeah. I used to be 2 cups, and then that's it. But since I started the job, I drink one on the way to work, and then I have two while I'm there. So the one that I drink in the car on the way to work, it keeps me from like wanting to bump people off the road like crazy people. Shadow Shop, welcome in. I'm telling you, like the Indianapolis way on the way to work, and you're just weaving, and I'm not doing, I'm the angel on the road, and don't believe a word I said, because I'm trying to get to work so I can have to relax. It is here in Texas, and I drive almost almost to the Speedway, because we have the Texas Motor Day, which is like a mile from my work. And I don't know, these people get on this road in the morning, and you could be driving 14 miles per hour downtown Fort Worth, and you can't get around the traffic no matter what you do. And they just weave in and out, going, 14 or less. And I'm like, if you just stay in your lane, you'll eventually get there, because you're not going any faster. What, you're going to get a tire length ahead of somebody else? And then don't look at me, because I'll get all the way to the right and ride it as far as I go and as fast as I can go. And then I'm the one that cuts back in and makes everybody stop. So, oh, my daughter, she says that she has to be mean when she rides with me. A guy hit my car the other day, was scratched it. And here's what happened. I have a brand new, and so I'm going to get over, because, I can't just ride in the same lane. And so I go to get over, and it's pitch dark, and he's got a and it's one of those short trailers with no lights when the car hollers. And so I get over, and then he decides he's going to come after I've got over. And he actually just bellied the back part of the trailer. I guess he forgot he had the trailer. And so the back part of the trailer, just like maybe the license plate scratched across the front. I think it'll butt out, but it actually pushed me into somebody else's tire. So the car that was on the left, because I went to go to the middle lane. Yeah, well, the speed limit, the suggested speed limit on my way to work is 65, but I go 80. So when you get on the tollway, the speed limit is 75. So then I go 90. So I don't know. I have this thing about 15 miles per over the speed limit until I get a ticket. We'll be okay. Yeah. And then what is the trucks? Big old sign. It'll say through downtown areas. Number one thing is that hazardous chemicals have to use the loop, which they do not. The second thing is it says no trucks in the left lane for 12 miles. In a 65, 100, how in the what car were you driving to be going 107? Oh my goodness. Do you have a Porsche or something? Yeah, well, no one's supposed to stay in the left lane, but I like the left lane. It was a Honda? Well, surely. I just can't imagine. Casey, welcome in. I just can't imagine you going 107. I mean, were your ears folded back and everything, your hair pasted to your head? My goodness. Oh, well, yeah, he probably should have left you in jail. Don't they take you to jail when you're that? How much did that cost you? $1 million? I bet it's at least 700. Oh, you went to court? Did you get it taken off, or did you do the deferred? Glued to the floor. Oh my god. I've never gotten a speeding ticket, but I've gotten two 500. Well, that's not bad. It must have been a long time ago because they'd probably kill you now and they'd take you to jail. I got two tickets in my whole entire lifetime. Oh, 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 okay. Deferred or whatever they call. Oh, they're suspended. You're lucky they didn't suspend it. And where were you going? And points. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to know because I'm sure I don't need to know. But I refused to wear back in the day when it was like first came out. It would say, wear a seatbelt, and I didn't think they were paying attention. And I went to my grandmother's house for Christmas, and I forgot something that I had made. And so I ran back home and I didn't put my belt on. Back in the day, I don't even know if I even had a seatbelt. White shirt that I didn't have my seatbelt on. And in different counties. Oh no. You are so lucky. Yeah, they would probably take my license away and say, "Woman, you don't even need to get back in the car." My kids think I can't drive anyway. Trevor, my son, he's 28. The twins are 28, and he'll go, "Mom," and I'll be like, "What?" And he'll be like, "There was a car over there." I go, "Well, I already passed it." By a state trooper. Girl, that's probably why you didn't go to jail. The state trooper probably didn't want to mess with the local cops. Oops. But Trevor's like, "Mom," but he'll do it in a way that it scares me, Just driving along, waving in at it, "Mom." And I'm like, "He's way over there." And then my daughter said it wouldn't be the same without riding with me if somebody didn't honk at us. And I said, that's just because people are friendly in Texas. They just like that I like to, and they like to speak to me. Now, when they shoot me fingers, because, yeah, well, I'm sure a trucker you would rather be local than state, because then they'll do a full-blown inspection right there on the side of the road. And thank goodness, Kathy, you weren't drinking, so. Oh, were you in a hurry to go pick the kids up from school or something? Or were you mad at Tim? I mean, you had to have a good reason. I always have a good reason. I got to get home and wash my hair. Oh, you were young. Yeah, now where your mom would say that for sure. RMSQ, welcome in. We're doing a fabric show tonight. Thought I'd pop on, do a little fabric, see what's up. Got another 45 minutes. We just have everything in the bite now on the fabric. I'll be back with jewelry tomorrow. Got everything loaded, so if you want to preview the show, it's up and ready to go. Pick out some things that you want to have me run for a request when I get on in the morning. I'll be on at 10 in the morning. Oh. So were they in a car and they were speeding too? Because, that helps out in the story. Oh, you're the only one that got pulled over? Yeah. So then my mom would say, they all jumped off a cliff. You would too. Meyer Way, welcome in. Doing a little fabric today. Exactly. If everybody else jumped off the cliff, would you jump off the cliff? And I go, no. But I would race them because I had a hot rod back when I was in my, I'm sure she was. I had a Cutlass Supreme. Gosh, it was back in the early 70s. And of course, I had the dual, they called them, their glass packs. And so it like a hot rod coming. And then I had it decked out and the top done and all that stuff. And so we would actually go out and race the cars, on purpose, and I lived in a small town. Back then it was 25,000 people. And my mom never knew anything about it or she'd have killed me. And so we would go racing just on the street because nobody was there. Oh gosh. Yeah. So I was out racing my car, and we had a guy that had the exact replica of the Starsky and Hutch car, the red and white one. And then we had the orange one, which was, I guess, the Dukes of Hazzard or something. So we were uptown rednecks out there in Waxahachie, Texas. And we would actually drive up and down the street when gas was 15 cents a gallon. And we would drive from one end of the main drag all the way to the other, and around at the drugstore. It was called Skiller's back then. And then you would actually go all the way to the other end of the street. Now, that, mind you, probably a mile. And then you would go all the way through the Sonic Drive-In, and then you out, and then you go back down, and you same thing over and over and over again. And then you put another dollar's worth of gas in and fill your tank up and just do it all over. But the thing about it was, until we were out racing in the back roads, is that your parents always knew where to find you, because you're either at one end of the strip or you're at the other end. And now they can't do cruising up and down those streets, but now there's 100,000 people in the city, and you can't from that one without 6 red. Used to be just 2. And usually it would be green on the main majority part of the time. So, but we had so much fun, and then we'd stop and talk and, drinking and whatnot. I was, just, doing what everybody else was doing. So that's what reminded me of that. So if somebody else is out racing their car. So I did want to say that I did race a car once, but I was a passenger. And it raining and we slid off the road and landed in a field. And all I can remember was the barbed wire fence in the roof of the car, because I think I was in the back seat or something. And it hit the roof of the car and sparked. And we were going fast, but we weren't going that fast, or I guess I would have died. But I can just remember doing that. And I think that was the last time I ever raced in a car. And thank God it wasn't my car, because if I'd have wrecked my car, like this kid's daddy had to come out there and get him in his pickup truck and pull him home, he was not happy. I don't think I ever saw that kid again. I think they had to move. It was so devastating for that dad to. An empty airfield. I've never thought of that. Of course, I work at an airfield, but oh, and that was the coolest thing I was going to tell y'all. I ended up seeing 16s taken off. They're practicing um, for the air show that's coming up at the end of this month. And there was just tons of F-16s going back and forth on. I mean, they're within spitting distance of the building that I'm in, because we drive the airplanes, the big 777s, inside of our warehouse right from the runway. And that was pretty cool. So you're raised in New York. Oh, it's all speed traps now. I think everybody when they were growing up had that. Now they don't want you to do anything fun. Of course, that's dangerous, but they don't want you to do anything fun. I mean, when that movie, what is it, American Graffiti came out, that's when everybody was like, racing and not. So everybody had to have the car, and nowadays you hear all the boom, boom, but it's not from the exhaust, it's from radio. So I'd rather hear it from the exhaust. Yeah, that is true. And my kids don't even know what that is. So to race a car up and down the street. Although my son thought that it was cool to borrow my station wagon and hit the speed bumps as fast as he could go. And all the kids telling me, yeah, Trevor, he was taking those speed bumps so fast it'd make the minivan jump off the road. And I was like, dude, what? And that minivan lasted forever. And I said, and he hit those speed bumps. I'm surprised that the wheels didn't just come off spontaneously, sitting in the driveway like, please don't let Trevor drive me ever again. Just flop over off of the car, because he probably drove that thing where. So this is our therapy session. I will be sending all of y'all a bill. Oh, but I did things I hope my kids never do. So, we got away with murder. I mean, in our high school, we had a smoking patio. And then if any of the, us goody two shoe girls would go out there to the smoking patio to talk to somebody, oh my, we're going to tell your parents and whatnot. And I was like, well, if you want to talk to somebody, you got to go out there to where they're all out there smoking. Well, welcome to our show. We are doing fabric. So, yeah, so back in those days, that was a whole nother era. Oh, at 3 years old, I never did. Hey, Kat. Hello. How are you? Everything's in the bite now. Just chit chatting. So he'll be the one that'll be the daredevil. On this motorcycle. Yeah. It's the dirt bikes that's really what gets me, because they seem to have less protection, and you're kind of more inclined to do crazy things on them. Oh, you do? But they don't go very fast. I mean, he is 3. Now, see, if I were to be 3 and fall off one, I'd never want to get back on it again. Jay Hunter, welcome in. We're doing our fabric show today and therapy. Therapy and fabric. Well, of course he's the coolest. See, when I moved into this house, the kids were like barely 3, and I don't know why I did this, but I live on the corner where it is on the busiest street, and the school and there was a grocery. My kids couldn't ride anything out in the front, so you're lucky. And I'm surprised. What do kids in like in the city areas? They usually don't. They ride a bike. You see them out riding bikes, but where do they learn to ride one at? Because I wouldn't let my kids out on my street. There's cars. They come around the corner to turn right there in front of my house, and they're going 50, and they don't even slow down. Patchwork Mama, welcome in. I will follow you. Please follow me. And Malagor, welcome in. I'm sure I did said your name wrong, but I will follow you. Please follow me. We're doing fabric. Everything is in the buy it now. And if you buy 2 of anything, then I cut it to order. So I will make it 1 whole piece. So if you need 2 yards of something, or even 1.5 yards, then everything is in the buy it now. And 100% cotton. That is correct. I probably sell more if I showed more pictures. And there's those pebbles again. Oh, okay. Yeah, they just don't make them like like the newer housing additions and stuff. They very rarely have a sidewalk wide enough for you to even ride, and the lots are so small that you end up dipping down into somebody's driveway, and you don't want to have one of them back out and hit you. Oh, okay. I'm more of in the city. There's hardly any there's a park down the street, but nobody wants to go there because there's weird people there, and so we're kind of on the outskirts of the busy city, so we're not in the suburban kind of thing. You have to go further south of us. Oh yeah. I had a cotton field next to my house, but back in those days people had alleys. And so every housing addition had alleys, and you drove your car into the back. So you could, during the day when everybody was out working, you could whip through those alleys, and you didn't have to ride on the street in front of your house. You'd be in the alleyway. Starworks, welcome in. So this is our fabric show. I have some fabric in there. There's our horses. Lions. Mounts. Ooh. Now, see, I'd want to see one, and I think it was really cool. I want to see a lion. So these are the horses. Come in. Tomorrow's show is going to be jewelry at 10 a.m. Central Time in Africa, you see. You live next to the zoo? Raise them. Evelyn, thank you for coming in. Yeah, aren't they pretty? I call them my Mardi Gras horses. They look like they're, oh, a private person had them. Not the one that was on that Netflix special, was it? Whatever his name was. I can't think of what it is. I didn't watch it. I just there. Remember what his name was, but and then some that go with that, so you can have some dot these horses on them. So we look for Mardi Gras beads. Well, that'd be cool to have lines that you could look at. Terrifying and cool. Oh. This one is one of our Carnival fabrics. So if you type in Carnival in the Buy It Now, those come up. Unmasked Serenity, welcome in. And oh, okay. I have a lot of Christmas fabric. I just hadn't brought it out. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Could you hear them at night roaring? You could pretend like you're on an African safari. Judy's Floral Designs, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. We are doing our fabric show today for another 30 minutes. We have everything in the Buy It Now. And I cut them from the bolt. Yeah, and Kathy, I got a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna start boxing up, and then what I'll do is just you tell me when to send you a box, and then I've got a bunch of stuff I need to go through, and so there's no hurry because what I thought is, and then that way, whenever you're ready, you can say send one or send two, but no hurry because I have to go through and try to give you all the necklaces because I don't do those. That and earrings, for some reason, I just don't, and bracelets. So sometimes I'll buy in bulk to get one or two things of the brooch out. So as soon as I pull the brooches out, and sometimes I'll send you the brooches too, just depends on what it is. But yeah, I need to go through some. I said this weekend I was going to relax because last weekend I was so busy. And then what do? I run a fabric show on Friday. But tomorrow is the big day for all the jewelry. I think I'm going to have things starting at like $5. Usually I run through these pretty quick, but we don't have very many people in here, so yeah. I am so tired. I laid down and took a nap after I got home. I'm still tired. Oh, my grandmother lived right next to the railroad tracks. You'd hear those trains night and day, and after a while, you don't even hear them anymore. It'd be just to get used to. I don't know, something like a train going by just doesn't even bother me. 5 a.m. I said I can't sleep at night without hearing a siren go by. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake that. We hear sirens go by, whether it be ambulance, fire truck, or cop car. And then we have helicopters. I'm right in line with the oh, okay. And so we're right over the hospital that selects that accepts the care flight. So if it's anybody south of us that's going to be care flighted to the main hospital in Fort Worth, they go right over the top of my house. And then whenever the care flight goes back to wherever they're going, they go to the top of my house. And then we have, of course, the police helicopters. Joyce, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Cindy Stitches, thank you for. I don't know, something soothing about a train. You just feel like you're, a part of something. Because I'm over here next to the main rail yard. I get that job with the federal government for the train. Oh, it's in Saginaw? Yeah, there's trains over there. I'm more over here toward the Vickery, the downtown Trinity Metro tracks. Well, it's the Burlington Northern track. I think the ones in Saginaw are north and. So I love the trains. But I really wanted to go to work for the federal government still that job is still open. They have, because they said it would be end of October. Of course, they don't know I've already got a job. I guess I could call them and tell them, because I'm not moving now. Because even though it's a shorter distance, because I think it's 5 minutes for me to get to the train station where I would be working, but working at the airport with the airplanes, that's a pretty cool job. But it's 30 minutes away, and I have to take at least 2, if not 3 toll roads. The toll roads for 1 mile was $7 today. I said, I don't know if I am crazy or what, but it's probably costing me $20 a day, because I try not to take it. And then if I get on it, because I'm weaving in and out of traffic, if I get on it, then I do get a discount. That's with the discount. I can't imagine what it would be without one. But I get back off, and sometimes if you get on, you can't get off. You're stuck through at least 2 toll roads to get home. But I can get home in 30 minutes. It takes me an hour to get home. Going to work, it's probably, 1 toll road at the max, and it depends on if there's a wreck. But I'm leaving early enough to get there early. No, you can't win. You're happy playing? I'll follow you. Please follow me. We're doing fabric today. Everything's in the Buy It Now. And I got a message. Oh, those are cute ornaments. They almost look like pin cushions, but they're so cute. Well, aren't you creative? Look at that. Olive collectibles. That is so cute. Those are cute. So you just fold them over, just hand stitch them, or do you sew them and then you stuff them? See, I wouldn't have the patience to make them look that good. Mine be all crooked. I can't draw a straight line, and I certainly can't make something fold and look in a straight line. Oh, they're pinned in? Wow, those are so pretty. Welcome in the Urban Banstas Quilts. Sorry about that if I said your name wrong. Those are awesome. So are you going to sell them or you just make them for yourself? All the fabric is in the buy it now. Everything is cut from the bolt. Are you going to sell them? Did you make Tim have to help you with them? I can see he wouldn't have the patience for it, but he would probably do it if you asked him. And they would look like I would do them because they'd be all crooked. So we have all of our fabric in the now, so you can, Zoo York, I will follow you. Please follow me. And all the fabric is in the buy it now, so you can buy, if you buy two, I'll cut it from the bolt. All new fabric, direct from the manufacturers. I have different manufacturers. I'll see that with all the squares are cut. Oh. See, I would be one of those people that would I would buy the squares already cut to perfection. I mean, laser cut to perfection. And I could still sew it crooked, or I would pin it crooked and it would still be crooked. So I can paint, I can design fabric, I can do all of that stuff artistically, but as far as anything in a straight line, no. That's probably why I don't drive in a straight line. That's probably it. Yeah. You have to do, you can go do them because not a lot of action on fabric today, and tomorrow's going to be a 4-hour, and I only got like 15 minutes. My lovely little stories. I like those. So were any of those videos good? Huh? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm on. Welcome in, Heath. Thank you for coming in.
It's already 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost. I said 15 minutes. I said, is there any of those videos any good? You didn't look at them?
Mm-mm.
I thought you were going to read them. It says it has a bunch of the Lone Rangers in there.
I'll watch someday.
What? Did you eat dinner?
Mm-mm.
You're going to starve to death. Oh, you stopped making them? You know, I understand that when you got little ones. Thank you for coming in. We're doing our show today. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time, we're doing our jewelry show. Put all the fabrics set now, so that way I don't have to auction them, and prices are all, I've marked them all down. I have a lot of overstock that I'm trying to I didn't realize this was a cartoon. I just thought they were cute sharks. And this is more of the sharks. And then we have shark flannel. And of course, if you want to look for, oh, really? So you found some Harry Potter fabric? But the ones that you made are really pretty. You can't even see the pins. I mean, I see the one pin in the middle, but you can't hardly see them. It's like, I'm telling you, mine would look so bad. Oh, that one's a Star Wars one. I can see Yoda. Yeah. Man, patience. It'd be really cute if you had a Christmas owl one. Yeah. I don't want to do it, but I'll be glad to buy one. I don't even put a tree up. Isn't that terrible? I don't have any little kids, and all my big kids, they all go running off somewhere. And I said, there's no sense in me putting a tree up if nobody's coming over. So I go and enjoy the tree at the casino, make my picture. I'll make my picture. Yes, make my picture in front of the Christmas tree. Oh, they are expensive? Yeah. So they have this great big one, 2 stories tall. And so I just go stand in front of it and make my picture. I don't tell anybody that that's my tree, because I'm sure they know me by now. They know I don't have a tree, and it would never look that good. So, but then I go into the casino and I think all those ornaments on that tree I paid for. I used to win money quite a bit, and then now I've gotten to where I don't win anything. But that's why I don't go. I said, if you go enough to where you lose enough money, then you just don't want to go. So. I say that all the time. I say, it costs you an arm and a leg and a kid. Yeah. And then you have to put them all up. Then you have to drag them all back down. And then you got to store it for 11 months or longer, depending on when you put it up and when you take it down. And I like the smell, like I say, of the pine trees, but then it gets to where it's so dry. Oh. Hold on. Oh. Haha. So this one is flannel. This is a tree away with all the ornaments on it. Oh. Through a tree with all the ornaments on it. Yeah, I like real trees too, but then they get too dry. But through. Yeah, I got it. Did you go take them off of the tree? That's expensive to throw all that out. You just see you and Tim out there that tree going, okay, now let's get the ones on the other side and unroll that garland. We're going to have everything for next year. We're set. All these ornaments and everything. Somebody probably got pissed off at Christmas, didn't get what they wanted. So if I didn't get that new car, I'm throwing this tree out in the street. Yeah. Because they take the trees around here and they put them in the lakes. Not the fake trees, but the real ones. No, it's probably somebody was nagging their husband to put the tree up, and they said, I'll put it up. Yeah, I was fixing to say, one time I did mine, and we were living out in the country, and I set it in the backyard, and I barely took a match to it, and the whole thing went whoosh. And I mean, it just went up in a fireball. But they stick the real trees out in the lakes out here for the fish. Not that I have a boat out to the center of the lake and drop them off. No, just you let the city pick them up. But I probably haven't had a tree since the kids were little. And now I have jewelry where I would put the tree. So, and fabric. So I have no room for a tree because I keep buying more jewelry because I'm crazy. And then I run around the house, and then I find more jewelry that I've stuffed places to go through. And I wonder what in the world was I thinking. I've lost my mind. I got more jewelry coming in now. What to do with? Lights. Oh, it is? I'm a child? Well, probably. Oh. Oh. Well, we're all children, you know. Oh, for lighting the whole Christmas tree up? Oh, yeah, see, yeah. I could see that. Trying to set the neighborhood on fire. Yeah. Deb, welcome in. It was a good idea. And it probably stayed warm for about 5 minutes because that's about how long it takes them to go whoosh. Well, you know why he shook his head? You thought of it before he did. I bought fireworks for 4th of July, of course. I had a bag of them, and I called my neighbors over, and I said I still had some fireworks left. I want to pop some fireworks. I still laugh about this. And so I stuck the fireworks on the hood of my car because while I was sitting on the hood of my car and we were popping them out in the street. I lived out in the country back then. What I did is I had the little the light the fireworks with, and I was holding it. And so I wanted the fireworks, and it went up. And so instead of putting the stick that you light everything with, lay it on the ground, I threw it in the bag. And the whole bag went up in flames on top of my car and left a burned whole hood of the car where the bag went up in flames. And about that time, the neighbors drove, and the neighbors were like, "Thanks for inviting us over," because they set my car on fire. And they go, "Is this what you called us down here for?" I still that. And so it's yeah. That's probably one of the dumbest things I ever did was light a whole bag. And it wasn't even pretty, where you would get the pew, pew. No, this was like pew, 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 and it was gone. It took about, 2 seconds, the whole thing went. So we have about 8 minutes. I still have all the fabric in the bite now. We're still doing therapy. And Princess Catherine, welcome in. I'll follow you. Please follow me. And everyone bookmark my show, all 4 people. Bookmark my show for tomorrow. Even if you're not coming, bookmark my show. We have everything in the bite now. I probably should have promoted it as doing Halloween fabric. Maybe I should have done that. I have a ton of Halloween fabric. And sports, it's all the baseball playoffs are now. Basketball's coming up. Football's on. See, there's a Halloween one. Halloween unicorns. So hopefully tomorrow's show will go really well. Hopefully. I won't have to bore you with my conversations. Phantom fireworks. Fireworks, fireworks. I have so much to do. Oh, really? Phantom Fireworks is the name of a company, I guess. I'm surprised they're open because we have a couple of them here in Texas, although it's have them in your car, which I don't understand how we can have firework factories here. Um, but they're not open. They run them. They'll have them for New Year's Eve and then July the 4th. Well, that's interesting. I'm glad we don't have that here. People would feel like they needed to do this all the time. It's bad enough when they do it for 4th of July. They start about a week ahead. Everything. Well, that's okay. I like watching them. I mean, we had a lot of rain right before the 4th of July, so they let people pop fireworks. I don't know if anybody even got a ticket for popping them in the city, but I mean, they were buying the big ones. I mean, it rattled my window. I mean, it'd be like, boom, but, just thundering. My dog thought they were going to die. And then they still heard them because now when it starts thundering, they think it's fireworks. So that's bad. Oh, maybe that would get rid of my possums in the backyard. Maybe that would work. And then it would get rid of my neighbors because then my neighbors would be ready to kill me. I think I could probably just get by with one extra one. Maybe. Maybe. Hmm. Yeah. I have some neighbors I don't like. I could probably do that. My neighbor called me the other night at 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me my dogs were barking at a possum on their fence. I say it's their fence because I don't care if the possum's on my side of the fence or not. But they were letting everyone in the neighborhood know that there was a possum on the fence at 3 a.m. Yes. And she called me because she said that once she wakes up, she can't go back to sleep. So because dogs woke her up, she had to tell me that now she wasn't going to be able to go back to sleep, which my theory is if you're not going to be able to go back to sleep anyway, then why even call me? Well, but I mean, she wasn't going back to sleep anyway. But see, I didn't hear the dog probably because I tuned it out, but usually I do hear it and I'll get up and I'll go let him in. Because if anything moves in the general vicinity of our backyard, he's on it. Squirrels. But this possum, one of the other dogs was playing with it the other day. So the possum got used to coming in the backyard because I was bringing the barking dog in. And so the other dog was playing with the possum, not playing like but was smelling it and whatever. And the baby possum thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. But then, yeah. And so they were coming over and cohabitating in the backyard and, eating the dog food and whatnot. So anyway, the dog went crazy and I didn't hear it. And So I told her it was a possum, and the possum lives in her backyard. So anyway, she's like, and by the way, I don't like country music, and I know that y'all play country music when you're outside at your in your backyard, but I would prefer that you just played some regular music, which I don't know what regular music sounds like, but she definitely has an opinion of things that I'm doing. So yeah, I should set them up to where they pop in her backyard. I don't even think I had it on country music. It's just, I usually have it on like 70s music, and then they changed the genre of the radio station to be 80s, and I hate 80s. So I think I went out there and I turned it one back, and it was a little bit of country and then some of, rock and roll or 70s music, whatever. And she heard one country song and was telling me she didn't like it. And and I don't ever bother my neighbors. I don't. I try not to even make eye contact. So I go out of my way to leave them alone, but they just tend to think they need to be all up in my business. So okay, well, it is 9 o'clock. I'm ready to end the show. I'm glad everyone got to come in and do the therapy. Thank you, Crazy. Thank you, Kathy. And I guess I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Hopefully, my dentist appointment will be in and out. And I will see y'all later. Love you guys. See you in the morning, 10 a.m. And end.